Hi, Anthony. My name is Fred. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to
I
meet
work
you.
in the business office. I'm the one got your deal over here in my hand. I just want to make sure I got all the information correct. So when I send your information to bank, we don't make any mistakes. That's one part of my job. Second part of my job is obviously go through all the items that are available to you, so you'll be protected for the time that you have the vehicle that you're buying from us today. Do you mind if I sit down for a few minutes?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And then I have, if you'd be kind enough, need you look over here, make sure I do have your spelling address all correct over here.
Yep, that's correct.
Wonderful. And then I have your date of birth of 8/8/1999.
Yep.
And then this is your social, that's correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you work for a trash company as a truck driver, and you
Mhm.
make about $60,000 a year.
Uh-huh.
That's wonderful. You're the skinniest guys I have ever seen driving a trash company. You know that?
Yeah, we work a lot, man.
Wonderful. So, all you said is correct?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So I just want to make sure I have this one accurate. That's very, very important. Now, I'm sure your salesperson has done a very, very good job to go through all that stuff. But did he go through the manufacturer warranty, tell you what's covered, what's not covered on your vehicle?
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, okay. I get a little bit more detail. I'll just tell you what you have on this one. And then the vehicle that you're buying from us today, you get two types of warranty, and both comes from the manufacturer. You do get a 3 years, 36,000 mile, which is a limited, they call it bumper to bumper, but it's limited to the years and limited to the term also. Along with that, you do get a 5 years unlimited powertrain warranty. That's also limited. That just covers basically what 10% of your vehicle. Now, at this part of the country, average folks, they drive about 15,000 miles per year. Are you putting yourself on an average or maybe over average or?
Yeah, I'm about average.
Average. So if you drive about 15,000 miles, so you first year you'll be at 50, second you'll be at the 30. Where do you think you'll be completely at a comprehensive part of manufacturer warranty?
You know, like just a little after 2 years.
You know, you right around here, very correctly. Now, I should have gone a little bit different. Anyhow, this right up here, basically, it would be right easier to tell you what is not covered on your comprehensive that you have. Basically, all the defected part is not covered. Let's say if the manufacturer put some part on your vehicle and it is not working correctly, that is covered. So obviously, they have you bring it in, we take care of it for you, you're good to go. You will not have any problem with that part of it. And then that's about 90% of your vehicle, which is electronically. And then the 10% over here is pretty much is a lubricated part of engine, transmission, and drive axle. That is covered on that part of it also. Now, also other items that is not covered on your vehicle would be your like interior and exterior on your vehicle. So like interior, if you have if the stitches start coming up, you're covered. But let's say if you have a knife in your pocket, you sit on it, you get a hole on the seat, that would not be covered. And then exterior, on the exterior part of it, if you get any type of damage from inside to outside, you are completely covered. But if outside the vehicle, if you get any bird drug or acid rain and the paint starts fading away or get a crack on it, you'll be completely responsible for that part of it also. And then also your tires and your wheels, that means that would not be covered. So if you go over the nail, you'll be responsible for it. If you hit the pothole, your tire blow up and you bend your wheel, you'll be responsible for that also. And then also obviously your maintenance, which is a oil change and tire rotation. Now the oil change, obviously you're buying this brand new vehicle, manufacturer gives you one this year and one next year. So basically gives you 2 oil change and tire rotation for the next 24 months. But obviously you have a contract for 6 years, so it's going to be a little bit more than that you need to do. Any questions on this part of it so far? Fantastic. Now, this right up here, need you sign over here, says your manufacturer warranty comes from manufacturer, not cable armor. Wonderful. This right up here also needs you sign over here that tells you if you had anything aftermarket, it would not be covered. Wonderful. Well, Anthony, I got this part of it correctly. If you don't mind, let me go to my office, get everything else ready for you, send it to the bank, and they get a final approval, and I'll come get you. We go to my office.
Sounds
Any
good.
questions?
Nope.
Fantastic. Right? So now we go to the second part of it. Well, come on in, buddy. Welcome to my office. Well, now, I got everything approved, so we're ready to finalize everything. I just want to touch on something for you before we go any further. The customer satisfaction is very, very important to us. And the reason for is very important to us. One part of it being selfish. We like for you to be very happy today that you're buying a vehicle, We would like for you to be happy during the duration that you have the vehicle, ownership of your vehicle, and also we like to be happy enough that you can come back and buy the vehicle. So we do a lot of follow-up with our customers. You do get a call from your salesperson. You're probably going to get a follow-up call from your service advisor. And then once in a while, we as a manager, we give you a call also to make sure that we got everything correct for you. Now, during all these surveys that we have done, we find out the first day the customers buying a car, they're very happy. But remember, we were sitting outside and I was showing you, based on what you were telling me, a little after 2 years, you'll be completely at the manufacturer warranty. So this right up here, during the part that you have the manufacturer warranty, everything is good. Everything is covered. There would be no problem with that. But as you start putting some mileage on the vehicle, things will start going wrong with the vehicle. And then if anything goes wrong, obviously you'll be responsible for it. So based on that information, what we gather from the customers, I put a nice package over here for you. Now, you're financing the vehicle for 72 months. So what I like to do for you over here, in the next 5 years, I like to take care of all your oil changes and tire rotation. So in the next 5 years, the light comes up, it tells you the life of the oil is at 20% or less. You bring the vehicle over here, we do the oil change, we do the tire rotation, you pay zero out of your pocket, okay? And then also, in the next 5 years, we cover your tires and wheels also. So if you damage your tires, if you go over the nail, you hit the pothole, your tire blew up, you bent your wheel, we replace your wheel and your tire with zero out of your pocket, okay? And then also, we cover your interior and exterior protection. So let's say if one of your kids throw up in the car, the seats gets all messed up, obviously you bring it in, a professional detail will clean it for you. But if for some reason you're not happy and that part did not go away, we completely replace that part for you, make it like a brand new that you buy it today. And then also the most important part of it, the last right up here, which obviously as we talk about, you'll be covered for the next 2 years. But as you put more mileage on the vehicle, things will start going wrong with the vehicle. This is a part that you have no coverage, which I can cover it for you for the next 72 months of 75,000 miles, that it covers just like the way the manufacturer covers. So basically, during the time that you own the vehicle, they would be eliminating all the expenses that is going to happen down the road from you. Okay? So based on that information that I had for you, I put a nice package for you, and then including this right up here, you put your payment at $539.48. And I do need your signature down here to get it all done for you.